You were hobbling away from the rave, like literally.
That's like my raving alter ego. I turn into this wise old man now. Hello, we are the MANOR, and you're watching Tour Stories on Bred.
Bred. I'm gonna go with Leeds. We had no idea how big it was gonna be. We knew it was like the first day of Reading and Leeds Festival.
Not the first day, it's the day before the first day. So many people get there the day before now, right, to get the good camping spots the day before the festival starts. We thought we was gonna be walking into like a little tent. That's what I thought.
Yeah, same. We're half lagging at this point. Well, we're really lagging at this point. I've texted him when we were in the service station, and he was like, yeah, we're probably expecting about 10 to 12,000. I was like, you're having a laugh, mate. So I've got back in the car and everyone's still arguing about the set. And I was like, right, boys, banter time was over here now because we got to go into 10,000, 15,000. We don't know, that was minimum. When we got there, it was about 20,000. I think Corrupt were playing before us.
Yeah.
And we see that and we thought, right, like, there's us lagging, don't know what songs we're about to do. So I've rolled on literally with a bottle of rum in my hand. I don't think I've ever performed more lagging. I've probably never spat less than my bars, but I just thought hype, and we were all just going off our heads, and it was like headlining our own festival. It was crazy, like the crowds moshing before the songs had started. Like it was just wild.
2 bottles of spice rum, ginger beer, gin, slimline tonic, Red Bulls for the energy, 3 decks of 20 snout, airwaves, Tang Fastics, blue Sudafed nasal spray, tea, honey, lemon and ginger. Strepsils.
And then since you've gone vegan, like an assortment of vegan crisps.
Vegetable crisps.
That no one ever touches. 50 quid of vegan no one wants.
I tell you, I had a funny celebrity encounter in Vegas. I went with a few pals to watch Mayweather Pacquiao. The whole row in front of us, right, was like this group of guys. People kept coming up to them and asking them for pictures and this, that and the other. So like, we turned around to the fellas behind us and we said, who are these guys? Why is everyone making a fuss about them? So he said, they're football players, American football players. And we're like, oh, well, are they any good? And he's like, oh yeah, they're the New England Patriots. They just won the Super Bowl. Firstly, the first funny thing was that they were stuck in the stands with us civilians, and Tom Brady was on his own at ringside with the proper celebrities. And secondly, they were hands down the worst dressed group of people I've ever seen in my life. Rob Gronkowski, the Gronk, he's nuts.
Oh, was it Gronk?
Yeah, Gronk was there.
And he was in your row?
In the art grade, he was sat in front of Warren, of all people, right, wearing a checkered suit with a white shirt, half the buttons undone, boat shoes and a pork pie hat. Mate, and I think he must have got dressed in the dark. Easily the worst dressed man I've ever seen in public.
When Americans try and do like English smart, it just never comes off.
Nah, you could tell he'd really tried as well. It did not bang whatsoever, man. They were cool guys though, they were friendly.
Whole of the UK tour. From start to finish, like, well, I say we got our mates to do the tour management on it, and we got to Dublin from like, they basically thought they'd booked the hotel right next door to the gaff. They didn't realise that there was 2 green rooms. There was the green room and green room bar. So from the very off, we're standing there thinking, oh, we got ages, it's right next door. Then we realised it's on the other side of the town.
It wasn't until we walked, so we had a little walk to go look at the venue, and then we walked in and it was just like a little pub, and we said, oh yeah, we're performing here tonight, and they were like, don't think you are.
I think you are, mate.
Don't think you are.
Everything went well. We had a good night out. Got to the airport, and we find out that there's a flight delay of like an hour. So thinking, oh, well, it's a bit touch and go here. We made me sound check. We should be all right. Anyway, the delays just kept going up. It's gone 2 hours, 3 hours. We're thinking we ain't gonna even get on stage. Like, luckily there was a bar, so we're just drinking in a bar. We've ended up having to go straight from the airport, straight on stage in Bristol. Off with again. Got to Southampton. We've been waiting for a bit of merchandise to cover the costs. Merch turns up. All the black tees have got black logos on, so you can't see them, and all the white tees have got white logos on, so you can't see. Then we went Manchester. Manchester was sweet as. No, tell a lie. You had to film the night of Manchester.
Yeah, so I was running a street food business at the time. Got one on a TV show called £1 Million Menu, which is like almost like a Dragon's Den style thing for restaurant concepts. It just so happened that the day we were filming the final show was during the tour, and we'd gone through like an 11-stage vetting process to get this far. We'd already done the first half of the episode, filmed in front of the investors and everything. And just by the grace of the universe, it just so happened that the day that we were filming this show in Manchester on the same day of the Manchester show. So I had like 3 hours sleep, woke up, had the meeting with the investors, got an offer for an investment by the owner of Deliveroo, Will Shue, billionaire. Then had to leave, literally shake his hand, run out the door, jump on a train to Birmingham, and then go straight from Birmingham station onto the stage again.
It was like 20 minutes before, literally, wasn't it? It was like, you turned up, we got in the footage, and you're just like, I've got it, and everyone's gassed. Because, bro, we planned the whole set without you as well. It was just perfect. The perfect end, like. The best bits of the nights was the after parties in the room. And the best night was the night we got back, GLITTERBOX, wasn't it? Everyone went blind that night, bro. Literally, people couldn't walk, they couldn't talk. It was like you were walking off into the distance.
That was when I turned into the oldest man in the world, isn't it?
You were hobbling away from the rave, like literally.
That's like my raving alter ego. I turned into this wise old man now.
It was a bad end though, because then we were literally sitting
in the rain, in the gutter, in Elephant and Castle, on the floor. No one could stand or see. Lying on the pavement, so this heap of manor on the pavement, blind.
I thought we were going to drown. I honestly thought we were going to drown because no one could get up. And then you just got whisked away. You got two girl mates of ours and picked him up. Somehow he's managed to text for help, sent out an SOS when he couldn't even move his hands. They were like guardian angels. We see them turn up. They're like, oh, what's happening, girls? We thought they were going to save all of us. And we were just sitting like, come back. We can't see. Like, help us. And you were gone. But yeah, GLITTERBOX always gets messy. A fresh perspective. Like, you know, when you go on holiday, and you feel like you've sort of cleansed your mind of all your worries and your negativity and all that. It's a bit like a dream. I always say a holiday is a bit like a dream. But that sort of thing where you've had all that euphoria and you come out fresh and you forget about all the read on Twitter or in the papers or whatever. And you come out fresh and you're like, you know what? Greatest city in the world, this. And the manner of the
Our show should be messy enough to not really remember, but memorable enough to know you had a fucking fantastic time.
We are the MANOR. Thanks for watching Tour Stories on Bred.
Bred.
Love it.